And Papua LNG project issued environmental permit. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Natasha Ravoy. Thank you for joining us. With just hours remaining for the vote of no confidence, the opposition team, including the alternative nominee for Prime Minister, Sir Peter Ipetas, are calling on the member from the government to cast their votes according to the convictions of their people.
Once again, tell the nation that
In a press conference this afternoon, the alternate nominee for Prime Minister, Sir Peter Ipetas, said that him being the nominee was a collective decision and still stands. He said the members of Parliament must vote with their people, being the priority in Parliament tomorrow.
and I appeal to all our leaders to understand this mandate. That a small villager is voting us to be in Parliament to represent that simple person's views and their interests. Tomorrow, the nation will be watching how the leaders vote.
Adding on that was the member for Wabek, Dr. Lino Tom.
Change government, so we're trying to make the other side look bad. They educated people, they're leaders because the people saw leadership abilities in them, and the people mandated them, elected them to Parliament. They just need to use their conscience to objectively assess the performance of this government. You don't have to talk about all the other things. Just look at the basic socio-economic indices and see where this country is.
He called on leaders to use their conscience to assess the performance of the government and to decide on whom to vote come tomorrow.
Now, the mandate we enjoy as leaders in Parliament has been given to us by the people. It has come to a point in time where our good leaders on the other side have to actually exercise and actually, use their conscience and try and rationalize. Are their decisions based on their own self-interests, or are there decisions based on the collective good for the people?
The deputy opposition leader also shared similar sentiments.
One can power holim na mipla makim. No member will come up geli, no member will lose no sem, or people blow all makim. Just like one like king and queen and running just like country na mipla star. This is the independent state of Papua New Guinea.
Additionally, the member for Hirikoyari Kit Iduhu said now is the time to make decisions for the people. The opposition confirmed that they have a total of 19 members on their side as of this afternoon. Meanwhile, the party leader for the United Resource Party and Minister for State-Owned Enterprises, William Duma, this afternoon confirmed that his party will be with the reigning Pangu Party come tomorrow on the floor of Parliament for the vote of no confidence. In a press statement this afternoon, the Minister for State Enterprises and party leader, William Duma, said the United Resource Party has been a foundation coalition partner of the Pangu Party-led government of Prime Minister James Marape since 2019. Minister Duma said the members of the parliamentary wing of the URP remain as a coalition partner with the Pangu Party-led government and will help defend the vote of no confidence motion against the Prime Minister, which is currently before Parliament. The Minister for Provincial and Local Level Government Affairs, Soroy Ayoe, commended provincial administrators following the turn-up to a meeting held recently with regards to the 2025 local level government elections. He highlighted directives by the Prime Minister to ensure the local level government elections take place as scheduled. In a statement, the minister highlighted that despite speculations of deferments from naysayers, the Prime Minister assured that necessary funding will be made available and confirmed that the elections will proceed as scheduled. AOA noted as well that the Prime Minister had issued clear directions to all provincial administrators to mobilize staff from non-essential sectors to support the election operations. He said this is to ensure enough manpower without disrupting government services. AOA stated that the Prime Minister had also directed that no public servant should demand additional allowances for election-related work, as public servants are already on the government payroll and their contribution towards the elections process falls within their official duties. The minister went on to affirm that his ministry is committed to continuous dialogue and cooperation with all provincial administrators to deliver the 2025 local level government elections. The Deputy Opposition Leader and MP for Chuave District, James Nomane, says the Treasurer claims that there is 4 billion kina in cash balance sitting idle in provinces and districts. However, this contradicts with BPNG's Monetary Policy Committee statement and minutes.
In a recent press statement, Deputy Opposition Leader James Nomane said Bank of Papua New Guinea Monetary Policy Committee statement confirms that year-to-date cash flow revenues were only 2.127 billion kina. Nomane is of the view that the Treasurer should focus on the disbursements of the 2.127 billion kina in the first quarter of the 2025 rather than focusing on the purported 4 billion kina. He stated that districts and provinces have completely missed payments in the first quarter because of the selective warranting by the Treasurer. In compliance with the Public Finance Management Act for expenditure reporting, Nomane urged Treasury to print a gazette list of all monies that were paid out to districts, provinces, companies, departments, and programs. He claims that some districts have received 50 to 100 million kina in funding, whilst his district has missed out on budgeted funds. The Deputy Opposition Leader concluded that MPs will not receive funds from 2024 as it is illegal and in breach of the PMFA Appropriations Act and Section 209 of the Constitution. However, he is pushing for a hard reset to the budget system to ensure there is no selective warranting and equity in distribution of funds. Lauren Jimal, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Attention all students, parents and schools. The Smart Start School promotion is back for 2025. Your school could win a school grant worth 44,000 kina. Here's how. Collect 3 empty packets of Smart Start breakfast biscuits, write your name, number and school on an envelope, put the empty packets inside and drop them into an entry box at a registered school. The school with the highest number of valid entries in each region wins. 1,000 consolation prizes are also up for grabs. Register your school now with Paradise Foods Limited. Smart Start breakfast biscuit, proudly made by Paradise Foods.
Enjoy more talk, more text, and more time online with Telecom More Bundles. Choose from 8 plans ranging from 3 kina with 600 megabytes of data all the way up to 75 kina, loaded with a massive 35 gig. Best of all, each plan comes with an unlimited on-network call minutes plus on-net and off-net talk and text. That's way more time to chat with family and friends. Telecom More Bundles. Top up now.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
As PNG's only ISO-accredited bulk haulage operator, IPI Transport guarantees the delivery of your critical cargo. Equipped with state-of-the-art GPS tracking systems and backed by an experienced team, you can rely on IPI Transport, part of the IPI group of companies.
I'm Martha, and each week on Kai Time, we'll introduce you to local food businesses showcasing their delicious dishes. From the pasta, the white sauce. Plus, you will discover how to make tasty and affordable meals using ingredients from your local markets. Tune in to Kai Time every Wednesday at 7 p.m. right here on your number one to watch, EMTV.
You're watching National EMTV News. The Conservation and Environment Protection Authority has issued 2 environmental permits to Papua LNG project in Port Moresby today, a significant milestone for the multi-billion company in Papua New Guinea.
These permits will pave a way forward for the other process of the project to commence. This is what the SEPA Managing Director had to say.
Environment permit is the prerequisite to obtaining other permits from the government departments. In the mining sector, we issue permit for mining companies to undertake mining activities. In the oil and gas sector and the petroleum sector, we issue permits to the energy developers of our country, and to undertake that you have to comply with the Environment Act. And environment permit, it is a prerequisite, and it brings, or it commences the beginning of the project, which will grow the economy of our country.
The Papua LNG project will be issued 2 environment permits, one for the upstream and one for the downstream
project, and delivering of the EIS by our consultant partners, Stantec Australia Party Limited and Coffee International, who have provided the technical assistance for SEPA to review the EIS. And by going through the process, I am confident that we have fulfilled all the requirements in the Environment Act. And we have also hosted a couple of consultation meetings with stakeholders, including the landowners, and we have fulfilled all the requirements, and I am ready to deliver the environment permit to the proponent of the Papua LNG gas downstream.
The Papua LNG project is a significant project for the country, and the government of Papua New Guinea is committed to ensuring the project starts soon.
For example, the first time that SEPA led a roadshow re-engagement with the communities, and that was well recognized by the PNG Environment Council. So this is important to highlight, because we, as ExxonMobil, we operate on behalf of Papua Project with the focus of protecting the environment as well as the community that we operate around. And that's been demonstrated for over 10 years that we're operating with PNG, LNG here in country, and that's not going to be different on the Papua project as the downstream delegated operator.
PA assured the country that they will work diligently to ensure legal requirements outlined in the Environment Act 2000 are adhered to without compromising the integrity of the environment impact assessment process. Lauren Jimal, National EMTV News.
Electoral Commission PNG Commissioner Simon Sinai announced today that the local level government and by-elections are set to commence on the 24th of April this year.
The local level government elections, by-elections and Motu-Koita Assembly elections will be simultaneously conducted on the 24th of April 2025 when writs are open. Voters in Morobe, Ella, Southern Highlands, Enga, Western Highlands, Simbu, Jiwaka and Eastern Highlands provinces will vote for the ward councillors only, and the voted councillors will vote for their LLG presidents. Voters in 14 Motu-Koita wards will vote for the chairman, ward councillors and women representatives. While Medang, East Sepik, Manus, New Island, East New Britain, West New Britain, Northern, Milne Bay, Central, Gulf and Western provinces, electors will vote for both the LLG presidents and the ward councillors.
Our structure is very, very nice. It's perfect. Papua New Guinea, we had 331 LLGs and we had 6,371 wards. Now, we are increased by that number half, and we will get more numbers. And we will have 374, 42 extra LLGs, 374 LLGs from the 331. Now we have 42 extra LLGs.
The 5 national by-elections will be conducted in Usinobundi, Medang Province, Aitsapelumi, West Sepik Province, Central Bougainville, Kabwa, Morobe Province, and Pogarapayala, Enga Province, open electorates.
We as the leading election body in the country, we have processes, and those procedural processes are guided by the organic law on the national and local level government election. And so we are strictly complying and applying the law according to how it should operate. And so we are very careful about as to how to go about.
Candidate nomination fees for national by-election open electorate seats is 1,000 kina. Motu-Koita Assembly elections will be 1,000 kina for all 3 seats, while for LLG president and ward councillors, seats is 200 kina. Malinta Yopolo, National EMTV News.
Sumcar District in Medang Province presented their 2024 acquittals today in Port Moresby at the Department of Implementation and Rural Development.
Despite managing 2 local level government wards, that is Sumgil by LLG and Karkar LLG, Sumcar District have presented their 2024 acquittals today. Present at the DRD office and representing member for Sumcar District, Alexander Sugumanome, was the District Administrator and CEO Charles Katu, Geoffrey Talia, District Finance Manager, and Michael Bro, the Acting Executive Officer for the Sumcar MP's office. Katu elaborated on how the DSIP funds were used.
The project funding priorities per sector allocation to both Sumcar and Karkar LLGs are DSIP infrastructure, public investment to inland commodity road maintenance and upgrade, bypass and bridge, schools infrastructure maintenance rollout, police infrastructure maintenance, district admin building reconstruction, Kinim water supply project, and Kinim station streetlights. PIP infrastructure mainly focused on inland feeder roads, rehabilitation program, and other major PIP projects. Education, the rollout of 166 education policy restructure, tertiary school fee subsidy program rollout, and admin and logistics support. Health center infrastructure maintenance, medical supplies and accessories, and fleet support and maintenance. Economic, admin and logistic capacity support, installation rollout of IFEDs and fisheries trainings and workshops. Fisheries program support cocoa farmers, cocoa price subsidy program, and other related agricultural programs like rice and food security and downstream processing of copra. Virgin oil and Israel.
District Finance Manager Geoffrey Talia further highlighted that special consideration for the 10.4 million kina allocation for 2023 DSIP unspent funds, which were received after 2023 close of accounts.
Rollover 23-24 unspent was 10.4. Our PIP funds that we received for last year, we received a total of 5 mil kina for kina. PIP infrastructures, we received a total of 3.875 million. Apart from that, we received a 3 million rollover from 23, which we actually expanded in 24. So we received, we had our separate acquittal for that to percentage.
Thus was captured and accounted for under Code 92 as 2023 rollover funds in 2024 accounts. The presentation was concluded when the acquittals were presented to the Deputy Secretary Gordon Wafimbi. Nicole Rama, National EMTV News.
A Chinese medical team partnered with Eliseo Group of companies to conduct medical checks for neighboring communities at the new Eliseo supermarket in 9 Mile, Port Moresby today.
Medical team captain Dr. Chen Sijun said his team is looking to conduct consultations and medical checks to 90 people.
Before the ceremony, there have already over 60 patients have make a reservation for the medical services. And during this activity, there would be extra at least 30 reservation will be made during this session. So in total, at least today we will provide at least 90 medical consultation and examination for the people.
Dr. Chen said the Chinese medical team will provide services such as free consultation, screening, and testing of breast cancer, children checkup, and traditional Chinese medicine. He said his team's mission is not only to treat patients, but also to build lasting bridges of friendship with the two countries.
With no distinguish, our mission is not only to heal, but also to build lasting bridges of friendship through our daily work. We have witnessed the deep bonds that united our two peoples. We are proud to contribute in our own way to development in China and Papua New Guinea friendship, and to the health and happiness of communities across this country.
Dr. Chen added that his team will also conduct free medical checkup at April 20th in a different location as a way of focusing not only in one area but throughout the country.
At the 20th May, after six days, we will provide another medical consultation at another place.
Nicole Rama, National EMTV News.
Papua New Guinea marks a significant milestone in its financial sector with the official launch of the National Banking Corporation. What began as a small microfinance institution has transformed into a full-service commercial bank. The historic event took place at the APEC House in Port Moresby last week. Dignitaries and business leaders gathered for the official launch of the National Banking Corporation. The chairman of the National Banking Corporation, Daryl Sito, acknowledged the efforts of the transformation team led by the outgoing Chief Executive Officer, Michael Van Dorsen.
And it's been a long journey, but we're here today. We've restructured the business, we've rewrote all our policies, we rebuilt our governance and compliance frameworks to meet central bank requirements and to meet all commercial banking standards. We've implemented the core banking system, a task that would take years and years and years to do. We did it in record time under Michael Van Dorsen, and also thank him very much for that as well.
The past 2 years saw an intensive transformation. National Banking Corporation underwent a complete operational reset. The governor of the Bank of Papua New Guinea, Elizabeth Genia, also delivered an address at the launch.
Achieving full commercial bank status is a very significant achievement for the National Banking Corporation. It is a defining moment in your history and serves as a powerful testament to what we in Papua New Guinea can achieve when we put our minds to it.
During the launch, Prime Minister James Marape in his keynote address called the launch a symbol of national progress.
The fathers of our country have passed on. They built the economy we live in today. It is now our time to do better. Our country prospers, our society prospers when great men or wise men plant trees who said they shall never sit under. I just want to ask all of us tonight, let's work at the cusp of our country's 50th. I want the National Banking Corporation to be sister of BSV to save our country bigger and better. Let's not repeat the mistakes of the past. Let's do it better for our children.
The Minister for State-Owned Enterprise, William Duma, also addressed the challenges in PNG's banking sector, including low financial literacy and the large amounts of unbanked money held by SMEs, and how the bank will address them.
Competition is very good for everyone. Many of our people in rural areas have low levels of financial literacy, therefore making it difficult for them to take full advantage of banking products and services. And I believe that it is in this space that National Banking Corporation will be working to address this.
With plans for branch expansion and a focus on serving previously underserved markets, the government views the new National Banking Corporation not just as a financial institution, but as a national asset, key to driving the economy forward. And now let's take a look at the NESFAN market report. The Kina closed unchanged at $0.2458 in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, your Kina was buying $0.2383, $0.3766 Australian dollars, €0.2022 euro, and 33.84 Japanese yen. Looking at commodity prices at New York close, gold is trading higher, coffee closed higher, cocoa closed higher, copper closed unchanged, palm oil closed unchanged, crude oil is trading higher, and copper closed higher. On the stock market, the Dow Jones closed higher, the ASX 200 is trading higher, and the All Ordinaries is trading higher. National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Share the love with Gullah Ice Cream, Gullah Cone Ice Creams, Gullah Stick Ice Creams, and Gullah Classic Tub Ice Creams. Happiness begins with the Gullah range of fun flavors which create taste adventures and excitement with every bite. Treat yourself. Share with a friend while chilling. The whole family will enjoy. Everyone has their favorite. Which one is yours? Share the love with Gullah Ice Creams. Gullah, Gullah, yum.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Are you tired of standing in those long lines to get your jackpot tickets? Guess what? You never have to with Telecom USSD jackpot ticket purchase. Simply dial *321#, follow the prompts, and you are set for your jackpot draw. It's as easy as 3, 2, 1. Telecom PNG, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Meet the bank for everyone, everywhere. As People's Microbank, we were proud to be a bank for the people. Now as National Banking Corporation, we are bringing modern banking to all in Papua New Guinea. With more branches and our friendly staff ready to assist you in more places, we are making money matters simple and fair. So wherever you are, however you say it, say hello better banking. Learn more at nbcpng.com.pg.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
How soon can we expect the final audited expenditure report for the national census? Join us tonight at 7 as we hold discussions with national statistician Mr. John Egitoy about the recently conducted national census.
And to allude to the challenges that NSO was facing in terms of such activities, the burning down of the census materials.
That's on tonight.
You're watching National EMTV News. MoneyPlus announced the Female Innovator Award winner today as part of Innovation PNG 2025 conference. Penelope Icy from BSP won the award for introducing One Talk Wallet.
I stand here today because of his event.
MoneyPlus were proud to announce their continuous support to female empowerment, and their support has reached another significant milestone with their involvement as a silver sponsor in the 2025 Innovation PNG Conference. As the naming rights sponsor of the Female Innovator Award, MoneyPlus congratulated Ms. Penelope Icy for establishing BSP's One Talk Wallet, which is considered a significant innovation, particularly in the context of financial inclusion in Papua New Guinea.
Icy here is a visionary leader. What we recognize, therefore, is for her visionary leadership in the famous BSP's One Talk Wallet platform. That platform has greatly enhanced the accessibility, and it has greatly impacted the financial services for users. It's really a passion for being creative and providing that innovative solution in the digital banking platform. So this award, which is sponsored by MoneyPlus, recognized a contribution to the banking and digital transformation.
Ms. Icy thanked MoneyPlus for the recognition. She said One Talk Wallet was built with heart, purpose and simplicity to bring banking services closer to people in rural communities.
It's a USSD-based solution intentionally designed for Papua New Guinea, for our environment, and to bring financial services closer to our rural communities, those who don't especially have smartphones or internet access. So it's a reminder that innovation isn't always flashy or complex. Sometimes it's about being practical, relevant, and focused on impact. Now, throughout this journey, there's been one belief that stayed with me, and that's vision and action must go together. Dreaming big is powerful, but the real impact comes when we turn those dreams into steps to serve.
Pakatambua, National EMTV News.
A Chinese medical team is set to assist and make an impact in their health mission in Papua New Guinea. The team is aiming to serve people from across the country and not just Port Moresby.
Dr. Chen told EMTV News today that the 14th Chinese medical team have been based in Port Moresby since December, working in collaboration with the Port Moresby General Hospital in providing health care.
Over the time we work at the Port Moresby General Hospital, we do consultation and also we do operation such as heart intervention therapy and as well as brain surgery, kidney surgery in Port Moresby General Hospital. And at the same time, during our spare time, we also travel around this great country. Also, we have a lot of story. We have a lot of story in Port Moresby General Hospital. We bring some advanced technology about the operation to this country, and we enhance the cooperation between the nurse and the doctors in Port Moresby.
Dr. Chen further said the team will move into Highlands region, starting with Eastern Highlands province.
Yesterday, we just get back from the city, and we discussed more cooperation between our team and the Agro Memorial Hospital. And at the same time, in the future, we will cooperate with the local health provider.
However, he said they recently visited the Engau Memorial Hospital in Leh with aim to serve the people in Leh and Moraba province.
As in other provinces, such as Engau province, Hela province, and Kondiawa province, and East Highland province. So we will try our best to provide the health services for this country's people.
Pakatambua, National EMTV News.
The Caritas PNG has officially launched its new pre-positioning warehouse, Oscar Romero House, at the Rebiamul in Mount Hagen today. The facility is set to enhance disaster response efforts in partnership with the Highlands Provincial Disaster Coordinators and other church agencies in the Highlands provinces.
Opening of our pre-position.
The launch was attended by the Mount Hagen Archbishop Most Reverend Clement Papa, Western Islands Provincial Disaster Coordinator, other non-government organizations, various church agencies, and the community members. During the ceremony, Caritas PNG National Director Mavis Tito said, Caritas PNG is the Justice, Peace, Relief and Development Agency of the CBC of PNG and Solomon Island. She emphasized that Caritas has always been doing response and recovery during disaster but not preparedness. Hence, the installation of the first ever emergency pre-positioning supplies warehouse here in Mount Hagen is a huge step forward. She addressed that the warehouse will serve the islands region and enable them to respond within the first 48 hours of a disaster. Caritas PNG has the advantage of a vast network through the Catholic Church, even reaching some of the most remote parts of this country. Meanwhile, Mount Hagen Diocese Archbishop Most Reverend Clement Papa highlighted the importance of the warehouse, indicating that this facility will not help only Mount Hagen, but all other islands provinces as well. He further thanked Caritas PNG for this facility as it happened during his first week as a new Archbishop of Mount Hagen.
Society tingkat diklat terima dan kisim display program mereka mengirim exercises from Mount Hagen. I've been looking fruit from this work. I think we work from God here. Our society is thinking, is terima or something. Making this something come up next generation is a benefit from it. So we come up from time from me, from the also Archbishop from Mount Hagen. We got big mamas, and we talk thank you from PNC, Caritas PNC, all sectors, all stakeholders, both private and public sector. Long walk one time, kissing this light coming from here, community in Mount Hagen.
The pre-positioning of this warehouse reflects a proactive approach to disaster management in the islands region, ensuring that all local communities are better prepared for unforeseen challenges. As they are looking forward, the first lot of disaster relief supplies, cost 8,000 kina, was already in place in the warehouse. Edward Luke, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
With Parliament resuming tomorrow for the vote of no confidence, the provincial member for Central Province, Rufina Peter, is calling on all members of Parliament to vote according to the interest of the people.
Provincial member for Central, Rufina Peter, said the vote of no confidence to be called in tomorrow in the chambers of the National Parliament must not be a game of shifting allegiance or personal gain, but a moment to demonstrate leadership with empathy, common sense and courage.
Their hope lies in the power they have transferred to us in 2020 2022 national general election, trusting that we will use it wisely in such a time as this. I want to emphasize that my call today is not just an appeal. It is a response to the cry of the people.
She said the vote tomorrow will reflect how members of parliament honor the mandate given to them by their people.
Will we cling to the privileges of power, or will we stand for those who gave us that power? Will we protect positions or protect the future? The decisions we make in tomorrow's vote will echo beyond the walls of Parliament.
Malinta Yopolo, National EMTV News.
And now moving to overseas news. Russia's long-serving ambassador to Australia has quietly returned to Moscow.
Well, there has been discussion since the beginning of Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine about whether Australia should expel the Russian ambassador or not. The government has long maintained that it wouldn't be in Australia's interests to do so, and that Australia is better served by still having that communication. However, today we learned that the Russian ambassador to Australia, Alexei Pavlovsky, has quietly packed up his belongings and headed back home to Moscow. He had been the ambassador serving here in Canberra since 2019, but now we hear that his departure leaves a lower-ranking official as the highest remaining representative of Russia in Australia. The ABC understands that Moscow has already nominated a replacement, but that person hasn't received the approval of Australia's Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade as yet. And of note is the fact that diplomatic relations have severely deteriorated, continued to do so during the past few years of the ambassador's presence in Australia, of course, amid this ongoing war in Ukraine. Of note as well is the fact that while neither the Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade nor the Embassy have responded to the ABC's request for comment, it is not possible for the department to approve somebody during this caretaker period while the election is underway. And despite that, an official has told the ABC that if DFAT were to oppose this approval, that would have very serious implications for Australia's ongoing relationship from this point. So regardless, though, there's a number of weeks until we will find out what the next stage in this process is.
National EMTV News continues after the break with Chukai Sports. Stay with us.
You get big data and big value with Telecom Good Pillar mobile data plans. From only 3 Kina, you get 1 gig for 24 hours. And for only 150 Kina, you get 130 gigs over a whopping 30 days. And with loads of Good Pillar data plans to choose from, there's a small, medium or large plan to match your budget. Dial *777# to subscribe. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck. like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family, living each day knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
As PNG's only ISO-accredited bulk haulage operator, IPI Transport guarantees the delivery of your critical cargo. Equipped with state-of-the-art GPS tracking systems and backed by an experienced team, you can rely on IPI Transport, part of the IPI group of companies.
Dreaming for more than the life we've known. There is more to what the future holds. You be holy man, no walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to be living incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With money plus we're ready to go.
Join me every Thursday night as Sportscene brings to you all the local and international sporting updates. Revisiting our legendary athletes,
Hi, this is David Mead.
highlighting our local sports developments across the nation,
All eyes on Buckland. Now an NRL team based here.
We create a pathway.
and our talented rising stars.
Hi, my name is Gemma Schnobel and you're watching
all the younger ones will follow.
Sportscene, Thursday nights at 7 p.m. only on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Trukai Sports.
Welcome to Trukai Sports. The national game fishing titles, the 48th edition of Papua New Guinea's premier fishing event, was held in East New Britain recently.
The event brings together teams from across Papua New Guinea and the Pacific, with participants competing in teams of 2 to 4. The event showcases anglers displaying their skills in one of the country's most seismic marine environments. Trukai Industries Limited has reaffirmed its commitment to the sporting event, renewing its sponsorship of 50,000 kina with the Game Fishing Association of PNG. Trukai's marketing manager Peggy Maha expressed the company's eagerness to continue its partnership towards the event. Maha said Trukai Industries has been sponsoring the national game fishing titles since its inception in 1976. The competition has grown into an important national event and they are delighted to support it this year. She added that the partnership with GFA PNG not only supports the tournament but also contributes to promoting sports tourism in PNG. Scheduled from April 11 to 21st, 2025, the competition promises an exciting experience for both anglers and spectators. Lorraine Jimal, Trukai Sports.
The Kerema Basketball League has issued a reminder to all players, coaches and team managers about upcoming registration and affiliation deadlines. After 7 years, the Kerema Basketball League returned with 8 participating teams. It officially reaffiliated with PNG Basketball Federation on March 28 this year, making a new era for the sport in Kerema Township. Player registration is set at 10 kina per player, with the deadline falling on April 30th, just 16 days away. Team affiliation fees are 300 kina per team, due by May 11th. President Seppo Samson urged everyone to meet the deadlines to ensure a smooth and successful season. Seppo is encouraging players to reach out to their team management or KBL executives for any clarification. All are urged to act promptly and play their part in keeping the season running strong. Chukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Chukai Sports.
They're gold nuggets. There's a flavor for everyone. The best tasting snack. Get a burst of gold nuggets. Cheese flavor.
Mega wow.
Chicken flavor.
Mega wow.
Cheese onion flavor.
Mega wow.
Barbecue flavor. Mega wow.
When you're on the go, one more. One more.
Get that burst of gold nuggets flavor.
Mega wow.
Meet the bank for everyone, everywhere. As People's Microbank, we were proud to be a bank for the people. Now as National Banking Corporation, we are bringing modern banking to all in Papua New Guinea. With more branches and our friendly staff ready to assist you in more places, we are making money matters simple and fair. So wherever you are, however you say it, say hello better banking. Learn more at nbcpng.com.pg.
Enjoy more talk, more text, and more time online with Telecom More Bundles. Choose from 8 plans ranging from 3 kina with 600 megabytes of data all the way up to 75 kina, loaded with a massive 35 gig. Best of all, each plan comes with an unlimited on-network call minutes plus on-net and off-net talk and text. That's way more time to chat with family and friends. Telecom More Bundles. Top up now.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family, living each day knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Join me on House and Home for all your home and lifestyle improvements.
It's not rocket science. And many of these things too, like I didn't go to school, I teach myself.
From Hot Talk Mom, health and fitness, interest stories, gardening tips, out and about, pet care, and many more. Join me every Tuesday, 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Hennell, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always Trukai. Trukai, true inspiration through generations.
You're watching Chukai Sports. Now moving to overseas sports. West Tigers have put in a hard-hitting performance in the NRL to beat a woeful Newcastle side.
3 first-half tries set the tone for an impressive win. In the end, the Tigers ran out 20 points to 4 winners in Newcastle. Unlike the Knights, Melbourne Storm was absolutely clinical at home in front of a sold-out crowd, thrashing the Warriors 42 points to 14.
In tennis, Carlos Alcaraz has won his 6th Masters 1000 title with a win over Lorenzo Mazzetti in the final of the Monte Carlo Masters.
The 21-year-old lost the first set 5-3 before going on to win the next 2 6-1, 6-love. Mazzetti was struggling with injury in the deciding set.
And that ends Chukai Sports. The Morning Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Chukai Sports. Chukai Sports.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Hennell, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
Are you tired of standing in those long lines to get your jackpot tickets? Guess what? You never have to with Telecom USSD jackpot ticket purchase. Simply dial *321#, follow the prompts, and you are set for your jackpot draw. It's as easy as 3, 2, 1. Telecom PNG, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Attention all students, parents and schools. The Smart Start School promotion is back for 2025. Your school could win a school grant worth 44,000 kina. Here's how. Collect 3 empty packets of Smart Start breakfast biscuits, write your name, number and school on an envelope, put the empty packets inside and drop them into an entry box at a registered school. The school with the highest number of valid entries in each region wins. 1,000 consolation prizes are also up for grabs. Register your school now with Paradise Foods Limited. Smart Start breakfast biscuit, proudly made by Paradise Foods.
Meet the bank for everyone, everywhere. As People's Microbank, we were proud to be a bank for the people. Now as National Banking Corporation, we are bringing modern banking to all in Papua New Guinea. With more branches and our friendly staff ready to assist you in more places, we are making money matters simple and fair. So wherever you are, however you say it, say hello better banking. Learn more at nbcpng.com.pg.
How soon can we expect the final audited expenditure report for the national census? Join us tonight at 7 as we hold discussions with national statistician Mr. John Igitoy about the recently conducted national census.
And to allude to the challenges that NSO was facing in terms of such activities, the burning down of the census materials.
That's on tonight.
Dreaming for more than the life we've known. There is more to what the future holds. You me holy man, no walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to believe in incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With money plus we're ready to go.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
Now looking at the MoneyPlus weather report for the next 24 hours. In the southern region, Port Moresby City, cloudy with chances of some evening showers, rain and possible thunderstorms. Daru, cloudy with occasional showers, rain and thunderstorms in the afternoon and evening. Kerema, cloudy with few rain and possible thunderstorm in the afternoon. Alotau, mostly cloudy with some rain, showers and possible thunderstorms in the afternoon and tonight. And Popundetta, mostly cloudy with some rain, showers and possible thunderstorms in the afternoon and tonight. In the Momase region, Lay City, mostly cloudy with few rain showers and possible thunderstorms in the afternoon and evening. Medang, partly cloudy with chances of few rain showers in the afternoon and tonight. Wewak, mostly cloudy with few rain showers and possible thunderstorms in the afternoon to tonight. Vanimo, fine to cloudy with occasional rain showers and possible thunderstorms in the afternoon and evening. In the New Guinea Islands region, Lorengau, partly cloudy with some afternoon rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Kavieng, partly cloudy with periods and chances of very light afternoon evening showers. Kokopo and Rabaul, partly cloudy with chances of some afternoon rain showers with possible thunderstorms. Kimbe, cloudy periods with afternoon rain and possible thunderstorms. and Buka mostly cloudy with occasional heavy rain and possible thunderstorms in the afternoon to tonight. In the Highlands region, Mount Hagen City, mostly cloudy with occasional heavy rain and thunderstorms in the afternoon and evening. Goroka, Bans and Kundiawa, mostly cloudy with chances of afternoon heavy rain, showers and possible thunderstorms. And Mendi, Tari and Wabek, mostly cloudy with a widespread afternoon heavy rain, showers and possible thunderstorms.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Monday, the 14th of April 2025. From all of us here, pleasant viewing and good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.
Coming up next.